Hello, welcome to another edition of TKG Banking Shorts, which are snackable yet hopefully valuable short videos for you and your team to digest during the coronavirus pandemic and hopefully afterwards. I've been having difficulty keeping within 5 minutes, so I'm using my iPhone to time me and it'll probably go off while I'm talking. So today is week 5 of my locale stay-at-home order, and we are hopeful for a gradual easing of restrictions, which leads to the topic of the day, since there will be some sort of gradual return to normal, whatever that is. So the topic today, strategic management. Not because you haven't been doing it, but because the environment has changed so materially since you developed your plan. The portions of the plan may require significant reboot, or could require changes, could be even irrelevant. Other parts of the plan you may have to accelerate as new opportunities might have cropped up, and you want to beat the competitors to the punch on that. So as a side note, TKG is actually, this is a plug, TKG is actually developing a service, an efficient service to help you relook at your strategy, the assumptions behind it, and make those changes that you need to make to move forward. So contact us if you would like to hear more about that. Today, I would like to talk about a process put forth in a book that I very much liked by an Air Force pilot. His name's James D. Murphy, and the book is called Flawless Execution. This is how we showcase books now, because we all have them on Kindles and not in the bookshelf. Flawless Execution by James Murphy, or I'll just refer to him as Murph. He sort of used the paradigm of being a pilot preparing for a mission. Because he was an Air Force pilot, think about those pilot briefing rooms and Top Gun or Midway or Behind Enemy Lines. All Navy movies, by the way. But you get the picture. This is sort of the backdrop of Murph's process that he outlined in his book. It was a 5-step process, and I want to go through them with you. Step 1 in the flawless execution process is called the high definition destination, or HDD. So if you put yourself in that pilot briefing room, the first thing that they do is they define what success would look like in vivid detail, the HDD. So if they want to take out the tank making capabilities of a country, they identify the 2 plants and they show them a fire, a blaze. That's their high definition destination. For your bank, it of course wouldn't be a military reference, but for your bank, it could be something like, we want to be the #1 business bank in our markets for all businesses under 20 million. Very descriptive, not vague, but an HDD of what success would look like in the execution of your plan. So step 1, find your HDD. Step 2 is the plan. Okay, now you have, this is the HDD. How are we going to get there? What are the strategic objectives we need to achieve to make that HDD a reality? How do we take advantage of our strengths and opportunities to make sure that we're moving closer to that high definition destination? So for example, if you're in that pilot briefing room, they may be charting out how to get to those tank plants at the path of least resistance with the fewest SAM sites, or surface-to-air missiles. For you, you might say, hey, to be the #1 business bank, we want to turn into core customers 20% of the SBA's PPP borrowers that actually were non-customers and borrowed through our bank. We want to turn 80% of them into customers. That could be one of the strategic objectives that you pursue in your plan. So step 2 is you develop the plan to move you closer to your HDD. Step 3, the brief, right? This is identifying the how. Now that you identified the what in your HDD and in your plan, right? What's the roadmap to get there, right? Get the stakeholders in the room and decide how you're going to execute on this. For the pilot, right, it might be a briefing on the radar sites and what ones that they have to take out so they don't get detected en route to those tank plants. For you, it's getting together the stakeholders in one room to assign deliverables, responsibilities, and timelines. So the brief is step 3. That's the how. How do you intend to accomplish the plan and reach your HDD? Step 4, the execute. This is the doing, right? This is For the pilot, it's actually executing on the mission. You're out there and you're flying on the mission. For the banker, it's taking ownership of your part of the execution and getting it done for the team. So step 4 in the flawless execution process is the actual executing. That's the actual doing. Oh, it just ran out, but that's okay. Keep moving forward. The last step, step 5 in the the flawless execution process, is the debrief. We don't see this as often in banking, but rarely does a plan go exactly as scripted, right? What worked surprisingly well? What did we fall flat on? It's really taking a dispassionate look at your whole process, including your execution, your briefing, your plan, and what did you do well so that you could replicate it, and what did you not do well so you could learn from your mistakes. It's a dispassionate yet candid assessment of how you did, so your bank continuously evolves its strategic planning and execution abilities so that you can get to a place where you are actually realizing your high definition destination. So that's the flawless execution process. I think it's a very good tool for you. And again, we're going to be helping out our clients and non-clients as well in putting together an efficient relook at their strategy to see what's changed. So give us a call if you're interested. Be safe, be well, and I look forward to seeing you soon.